Earth and sky is a childhood dream that over time becomes a tangible reality. My need to benevolently secure others is the primary essence of this concept. From a very young age, my absolute love of nature and human well-being has been a major concern in my eyes. Earth and sky is a projection of my philosophy, which passes through a prism called challenge. Earth and Sky immediately differentiates itself from other existing resorts and brands. First and foremost, by the literal meaning of its name. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. In an absolute verticality, which produces a life centered in the heart, which radiates horizontally. It is the synthesis of our brand. As previously mentioned, Earth and Sky is a philosophical projection of a state of being and mind. To continue the declination of major differences with other existing projects, it suffices to approach all of our existing and developing activities to instantly notice the coherence of our work chain. For example, in the production of electricity and heat, biomass in the form of vegetable charcoal is burned, a method that emits almost no CO2 due to the separation and filtration of the fumes, which are also reused as heat sources. This significant ecological biomass boiler, when combined with solar thermal technology, allows water to be heated until steam is produced to turn a turbine, which generates enough electrical and dynamic fluid to meet the energy needs of our hotel, industrial, and agricultural sites. Our eco-friendly building materials, as well as certain sacred geometry keys, will allow our guests to feel in perfect, energetic symbiosis with the place. Our organic and water-efficient agriculture is made possible by two distinct technologies: polymers and ozone irrigation water information. Finally, by converting plants into essential oils and oilseeds, we can reintroduce organic waste into a biomass energy production chain. So nothing is thrown away, everything is recovered and reintroduced into a clean chain. I believe there is no new medicine, but a perpetual evolution of allopathic and alternative treatments, often called traditional or ancestral medicines. Earth and Sky wishes to carry loud and clear the notion of quantum care. What we define as quantum care is appropriate to non-invasive care, allowing through gestures, sounds, vibration, colors, as well as magnetic and electromagnetic technologies to be able to reinform or reharmonize cells, bodies, energies, and therefore our physical body. This type of care, supervised by responsible allopathic doctors, will guarantee our guest that nothing is done by chance or despite a scientific and audacious line of thought. As previously discussed, these notions are the backbone of our concept. In an exponential need to denounce all the abuses of polluting fossil fuels as well as the waste on our planet, man increasingly rejects the idea of having fun and traveling as a polluting actor and irrational consumer. Earth and Sky responds exactly to the demand for eco-responsible tourism through the systemic coherence of its concept. I'm glad you spoke to me about this concept of sharing and transmission from generation to generation. To answer the first part of your question, yes, and happily, my son Michael is involved in this great company and human adventure. My wife Mina is as well, as are other of my children and members of my family. However, I would not define Earth and Sky as a family business, but rather as a company with a strong human dimension. My family and many other valuable contributors working in harmony and collectively for its development. To come back to this notion of intergenerational transmission and sharing, it is also an absolute truth, because the Earth is a history of transmission where what is transferred is precious and can undergo a positive and negative evolution. But it can also be shared between several beings, families, or entities so that the whole ecosystem is served equitably.